fast. First scripture, give you Jeremiah 49 and 10.
Jeremiah 49 verse 10. It says, but I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
That's right.
And he shall not be able to hide himself.
That's right. The Lord has made Esau bare. By what? by way of the internet. Because Esau used to have some control over things, like the brother said before we started, in secrecy. You know, this is why they got to get rid of the internet. Okay? Because the Lord is exposing an all-time high all this week. All right? Video after video after video. I know the elder Yashawamba. Damn, that's fucking. Beloved elder Yashawamba in Dallas. He's been going into videos about these so-called anti-Christians, man. Okay? These anti-Christ, man. And how, you know, they're really secretly children lovers, man. You know how Esau is propagated as a children lover, how all these anti-Christians and shit are having cases brought upon them. This is the Lord showing forth that what this devil is really a nasty goon ass nigga, man. Okay? Alright? Being exposed at an all-time high. I was talking to the brothers, you just had the creators of Abercrombie and Fitch. They just got arrested, okay, because they was child trafficking, man. You know, whole time they have a successful clothing brand and shit, but him and his male lover, so to speak, was over here trafficking children, man, the whole time. You know, this is the nasty nature of Esau, man, and it's all being exposed by the Lord, man. All right.
Can I get a quick precept?
Yeah.
This says Job 30 verse 1. But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have not socket, whose fathers would have disdained to have set the dogs of my flock.
That's right. You know, this people is so foul and disgusting. Yep. Okay, that Jake didn't even want to have them near their dogs, man. They're doing some freaky ass shit, man. You know, and matter of fact, you don't gotta look back that far to Rome. You can look back to Germany, I believe, in World War II. So everything that's going on here in America was happening in Germany. Freakism, okay, the adult entertainment film industry that started by these Amalekites. All right, who's the head of the House of Esau, man? Okay. You know, the banking system, all that shit, all the nasty, filthy bullshit that's here in America was actually in Germany not too long ago. Okay? The society was collapsing in that time, man. Okay? And in Germany. So what is going to happen here again? Wherever them is being exposed, wherever Esau is, especially the least of the flock, which is Amalek, that's the smallest house of Esau, but they're the most powerful of Esau. The Edomites, man, they cause that place to fall, man. Okay, they call them the border of wickedness, man. Okay, wherever that devil is at, all wickedness is gonna be propagated on the earth, man. Okay.
Yep. Oh, they talk about the earth is given into the hands of the wicked.
Yeah.
And what the wicked doing? The wicked is gonna do what the wicked do.
That's right.
He against the Lord. He gonna commit all abominations, and we out here on the highways and the byways to basically expose that truth about him.
That's right.
Because he had control over media. The history is his story. You see, but we coming out here exposing this damn devil about the crimes he committed against humanity, and we also speaking about his judgment.
Right. You know, can you read that one more time?
Jeremiah 49 verse 10. It says, "But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not."
That's right. You know, so the Lord is exposing this man at an all-time high. Coming to find out, and also the Lord is using Russia to do it too. There was a Russian leader, okay, a Russian general that found out in Ukraine, all right, that Ukraine was basically a house for trafficking. You know, the whole country was a house for Esau to experiment with different drugs and bioweapons and trafficking. The general in And Moscow basically found this out. And what did Amalek do?
They assassinated him.
He assassinated his ass, man. Had a scooter outside his crib when he walked out explode, bro.
Damn, what's some Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, some crazy shit, bro.
Right?
You know? Because he was letting it all out. He was like, yo, this is what they doing in Ukraine. This is why America's supporting them. Okay? What's his name? Lazinski, whatever his name is and shit. He's a small hat. Yeah, he's a fucking small hat. But then Putin was like, we never seen him in a mosque. Okay? We never seen him do this. They don't believe in anything. These are lawless people. This is what Putin's saying. Okay? And his people. So this is the Lord, revealing that this devil is who this devil is, who's ruling the planet right now, and what type of filthy acts this man is doing, man. All right? The Lord is exposing you before he comes and destroy you, man. What's the scripture? It said, with the brightness of thy coming.
Oh, that's in Thessalonians.
Yeah, if you quickly get that one real fast. Because the Lord is exposing this devil at all-time high, man. And so really, it starts with the men of the Lord, man. Okay? And the men of the Lord pick out certain things, find out certain things in spirit. All right? In the spirit of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right? Ba'Shem Rakakadash. And, we put it all together and come back to the scriptures. The story of the scriptures is telling you that these things are going to happen anyway, man. Okay?
Because the Lord revealed his secrets to his servants and prophets.
That's right. That's right, bro. Got that, bro?
Yep. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8. And it reads, and then shall the wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming.
So what? It gets to be the spirit of his mouth first. What? Through his men, the servants, the prophets. If you look at, ever since this word came back into the earth, the understanding, the true understanding of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai's word, the Bible, this world has been crumbling, man. And on top of that, in 2007, when things hopped on the internet, the information's going throughout the four corners of the earth. Time has sped the fuck up, man. Brothers older than me can tell you that time before 2007 was kind of, kind of slow a little bit. People were still partying. There was still some type of hope in this place. But now we just had Christmas past, bro. That shit didn't feel like it did back in 2002. Okay? 2003, 2004, so on. It didn't feel like that. That time people were like real happy, like, yo, about to go see some family. People was like, fuck it, bro. I'm just gonna go to work, get this this holiday pay. Before people wanted to be off, be with their families, but we're not living in that time, bro. Okay? The time is up. Keep reading, bro. Read it.
Yep. God, this 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 8, it says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
It said that wicked be revealed. Okay? We're now seeing, that's how the scriptures say what? Falling away had to come first. Okay? For that basically that son of perdition. Can you get that, bro? Real fast?
Which one we get?
The son of perdition?
Gotcha.
A falling away had to first. We had to fall away from our heritage. We had to lose everything. All right? Be in the worst predicament ever. Then the Lord was going to show us, nah, this nigga right here, Esau Edom, this is the devil that I spoke about in the scriptures, man. Okay? We had to really understand that, man. Okay? Our people, trust me, our people, when we was in that in the Holy Land, okay, and the Romans, yeah, we know the Romans were the goddamn devils, man. But guess what? You still had the Northern Kingdom that was over here on the other side of the earth. They didn't experience that shit. They didn't get to see that evil of Esau yet. But now over here in America, where all the tribes are at, everybody is experiencing the wickedness of this devil, Esau, even the so-called white man, okay? Everybody in the world is going to be exposed to this is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? Get that real fast?
Con. It's 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you.
Let no man deceive you by any means, man. Okay? All right?
It said, let no man deceive you by any means, that for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
Well, the kingdom of heaven is not going to come until there was a falling away first. Okay? So we fell away from our heritage. We lost the Lord's name, okay, at one point. All right? We went into slavery. All the bad things that happened to the nation of Israel over here in America, all 12 tribes, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we went through it, man. We lost everything, okay, so to speak, right?
And that man of sin be revealed.
And what? The man of sin had to be revealed. Okay? The man that's just, what's the term I'm looking for? The man that is inherently evil. The nigga can't do right. Scripture say if he does do right, you force his hand. This nigga in birth is a fucking liar. You gotta really imagine that as a child, somebody that's supposed to be innocent is a fucking liar, man. Remember that one video of that little girl? She's about maybe 2 years old. They was
she was already lying.
Yeah, she was already fucking lying. She's like, who ate the cookies? A black man. What the fuck? Hey, but it shows the Lord said there's a spirit in them that's not right.
Said a black man.
Why the fuck are you lying like that at 2 years old?
Black man ate the cookies.
It'd be different if you said no, but you said just a black man. You blaming Jake off Rick?
Never seen one before.
Bro, hey, bro. The scriptures say they're wicked, bro.
That's right here, bro. It says Psalms 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
They're fucked up in the. This spirit ain't right, bro. All right, Esau Edom is not right. I remember I was one time I was walking downtown, and Esau pushing his cart with his child, and the child sitting up like this in the little cart, looking angry and shit, looking at people. I'm like, bro, a Jake child ain't doing that shit. They might be like, hey, what's up? Happy as hell, you know. It's an Edomite baby who's looking at you with a mug on his face, like, I was like, yeah, that motherfucker will be somebody crazy when he get older, like a Jeffrey Dahmer or some shit, bro. Like, them people is not right. All right, read that one more time, bro.
Psalm 58 verse 3. The wicked are estranged from the womb.
Estranged from the womb, from the start they come out that fucking womb. When that so-called matrix part and they fucking come out that bitch, they wicked. On some evil shit, you know, doing all types of weird stuff from infant all the way into their fucking adults, man. And Esau with his science, he'll tell you that you can tell a psychopath from a baby. The way they do things, the way they handle other children and shit. Sociopaths, psychopaths, man. You know, I think they said psychopath, you're born that way. Okay, sociopath. It's like, you know, you've been hardened through battle or some shit. You can turn it on and off, you know? But basically, Esau's the fucking psychopath of the earth, man. Why would you want to go against your creator? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. The person that created you, you think you can defeat him? That's why he puts it on his movies. He's fucking insane, bro. Deranged.
A little more. It said they go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies.
And we brothers gave that example of that little girl. She could have just said, like, a normal kid probably would have been like, no, because they scared to get in trouble with some shit. They was like, no, I didn't do it. Who did it? A black man. Okay, now you're slandering. That's slander. Because now you're bearing false witness. Like, what the fuck? At a young age, and this is what the scriptures has been telling us, man. So now that little girl, so to speak, or those little children have become full-grown adults, and they're your politicians. They're the leaders of the countries. They're the Bacon families, man. Fucking sick-ass people, man. Okay? There was another video I watched where it was back in the 90s. It was on an Oprah show where there was an Amalekite woman telling the people in the show that her family does ritual sacrifices, worship the devil behind closed doors, but in everyday life, you think they're upstanding citizens. But behind closed doors, she had to sacrifice an infant as a kid. They did all that shit, man. And the Lord's revealing that this is the house of Esau, man. This is the legacy of the house of Esau. Freakism. Okay? Freakism, a murderer, a slanderer, the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Okay? No matter what suit he puts on, no matter what clothes he puts on, he's a fucking devil, man.
Yeah, the 2/3 of our people, you know, they got an unbreakable love affair with the so-called white man. And it don't matter how far he break his foot off in your ass, you still gonna love him.
That's right. That's right. Our people haven't learned. Scripture talk about never trust thy enemy. Okay? You know, even though this man crouches down, he might look like he's your friend. He's looking to overthrow you. You know, he's accusing you every day to the Lord. Like, look at your people. This is the nigga of the earth, man. All right. Yep.
2 Thessalonians 2 verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
The man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. He's the son of destruction. Everything this man touches, he destroys, man. You know, it's like the opposite of like the Midas touch. You know, everything I touch turns to gold. You know, representing, you know, hey, everything you do is flawless. That's Jake though. Everything Jake the fucking touch it becomes better. Literally, Esau is our evil twin. That, like, if you really look at the scriptures, there were twins in the womb. He's literally the evil twin and shit. Dr. Dr. Evil and shit from Austin Powers and shit, man. This nigga is he's fucking evil,
Creepy
bro.
as shit.
Creepy as hell. You know, disgusting, bro. That's just his personality, man. You know. All right, versus the righteous is literally the wicked versus the righteous, man. And the Lord got some beautiful story that he wrote. Like, imagine that twins in the womb, they're adverse to each other. Not only adverse, they literally are opposite in looks. Yeah. One, you can look at him and be like, yo, something's wrong with this motherfucker. And the other one is like, you know, oh, he's chill. Yeah. You know? Yeah. That's literally the story of Jacob Esau. The righteous is chill. You know, hey, man.
Bro, makes sense.
Yeah, and Esau Edom is the fucking wild man. Okay? Yeah. You know, he's a fucking degenerate, man. Yeah. You want to go? Can we go back to Jeremiah 49?
I got a preset too.
Yeah, preset?
Yeah, gone. Yeah, Con. So this is James chapter 5 and 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, the header is entitled Misuse of Riches.
Yep.
So it says, verse 1, it says, go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your miseries that shall come upon you.
That's right. It said, weep and howl, man, for your miseries that shall come upon you. And these devils, man, they're seeing their kingdom being snatched from them in real time. You know, they're experiencing it. They're seeing the chariots pop up. You know, that's not any coincidence that the chariots are popping up while you're being exposed. That's the Lord about to come and destroy you, man. Like the brother read in Thessalonians, what the spirit, you know, the brightness of his coming, but it came out with what the spirit of his mouth, man. You know, the word at his mouth, which is through his men. Okay, you being exposed, and what the Lord will pop up on you with that perfect right hook, knock your lights out, man. You know.
Yeah, who those rich men? DuPont, the Bears, Oppenheimers, all those rich men who are in lofty positions, sitting back with their feet up comfortable. They're gonna weep and howl now. It's your turn to go into slavery.
That's right.
You know, and get a fiery foot of your ass sideways.
That's right. You know, Rockefeller, Rothschild, you know, all them elites. Hey, bro, like, your time is up. The Lord is exposing you, and your next destination is slavery. Hardcore bondage. So, yeah, go hide in your bunkers, man. Go hide in your bunkers, you know. Let all hell break loose. Let the average Edomite, you know, suffer a little bit, you know, and then be destroyed by nuclear missiles. But guess what? When the Lord has his elect come back off of them chariots, who the world Indian call UFOs, they coming to dig your ass out them bunkers, and you going head first into fucking captivity, man. Okay? Head first into slavery. You know? Let's get that real fast in Revelation.
6.
You know? Because everything we're saying, that's according to the Bible, man. You put the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans in hardcore bondage, in all types of wickedness, and cause them hell. Guess what? That's going to come upon you. And it's going to start with the elite. It's going to start with the banking families, all right, your politicians, all of them. They're going to be the first hands in slavery under the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American man. Okay? Whether you believe it or not, okay, to you damn Christians, this is what's going to happen according to the Bible, man.
Switch up.
Come on, the water, bro. The water.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll hold it. Yeah, you can put it over here.
Come on. It's Revelation 6, verse 14. And the heaven departed as a scroll when it's rolled together, and every mountain and island were moved out of their places.
Yeah, let's talk about the nuclear missiles, man. All right? When nuclear missiles are going to be dropped, it says what it was like rolled up a scroll. That's a mushroom cloud. Okay, all right. Did you know nuclear missiles was in the scriptures? Mm-hmm. Hey, that's good. It's good. You know, a lot of people don't know that. You know that nuclear missiles is talked about in the scriptures. Of course, the word missile wasn't. You know, a word back then. So they used things to describe what was actually back there, man. Okay? And one of those things is arrows or roll it as a scroll. That's a fucking mushroom cloud, man. Okay? Can you read it, bro?
Verse 15, it's saying the kings of the earth and the great men and the rich men.
That's right.
And the chief captains.
What? So it's like the great men,
Yup.
the rich men. So not only just the rich men, which is the bankers, great men, men of some type of high status, like your Elon Musk, okay, your Jeff Bezos, your what's his name, Mark Zuckerberg. Those are great men. They're not fully rich men like the elites, but they're great men, so to speak, in this society, right? What else?
It says, and the chief captains.
Chief captains
And the mighty men.
and certain high generals and shit. You know,
It said,
that work hand in hand with the elites and all that. That have the secrets, that know what's going on.
yeah, because the rich gonna use the mighty men to protect them.
Exactly.
And that movie that just came out a couple days ago showed that he hired a team of mighty men to protect his ranch.
Yep.
It
Well,
said-
even those your security,
Homestead?
Yeah, Homestead.
the security that be under them big long cities underground, you gotta have somebody to protect that shit. You know, you gotta have somebody at a desk that's gonna be monitoring the fucking cameras at the front door or some shit. You're not gonna be doing that yourself if you're a banker. You gotta have somebody do that shit for you.
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, like the scriptures say, man.
Firms and shit.
It says, and every bondman and every freedman hid themselves in the dens and in the rocks of the mountains.
That's right. So what? It's talking about the elites, man. You know, they're gonna hide themselves in the dens, man. They're gonna hide themselves in these underground cities, man. Okay. Not even just underground cities, but underwater cities too. We seen that in what's the movie? The Avengers movie, where they had that prison. It was the Age of Ultron. There was a fucking prison underwater, like a whole fucking ship. You know, it was underwater and there was a whole prison inside. You don't think they got underwater bases? This man's a devil, man. Plus, the scriptures say that he's gonna be in heaven too. You know, Elysium is a good movie, man. They gonna have like the little satellite spaceships and shit. All that, man. You know.
It's in verse 16. It says, and said to the mountains and to the rocks, fall on us and hide us from the face of him that sitteth on the throne and from the wrath of the Lamb.
See, and that's their foolishness, because they think that just because they're underground, that Lord Yahushua is not gonna come get them. They think Lord Yahushua is gonna set up shop on the earth, not really thinking, oh, where'd they go? Oh, okay, I guess they left. No, motherfucker. And they really think, okay, after a little while we gonna come back up and take over. No, fuck that, man. Okay?
They're gonna send Leviathan.
Yeah, man.
Precept.
Well, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, it's Amos chapter 9 and 2. It says, though they dig into Sheol or hell, thence shall my hand take them. Though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down.
Yeah, you know, and that show is not talking about no damn hell underground, man. Okay, that it's a burning place underground. That was just an example of the grave or the ground itself. All right, so as you dig into the ground, all right, that's what it's talking about. They're gonna dig into the ground and look for safety, man. You know, dig into a mountain and place a whole fucking city. I remember I was listening to an audiobook, and the basis of this is that Esau has full-on civilizations basically down there in a fucking mountain. You wouldn't even know, and like there's a secret door or some shit that you gotta go to, and then you look in it, there's a whole fucking city in that bitch, man. You know, the city of size of Philadelphia inside of a fucking mountain. You know, underground.
In Resident Evil, they show you what, the nest in the movie.
Yeah.
She'll go all the way down.
Oh, look at the video game Fallout. You know, and if you play like the little phone version, your whole objective is to build a city underground. So this devil is literally having his plans to do these things, but the Lord is gonna yank your white ass, man, your pale flesh ass out that goddamn ground, man. You know. You know, and you're gonna go first hand into slavery. Let's get that revelation that we said we was gonna get in the spirit.
What?
13?
The revelation.
What's it, 13:9?
Revelation 13
He
and
that
9.
leave into captivity?
Yeah, that's the one. Yep.
It's Revelation 13 verse.
Because you know, it's gonna say prove all things.
Revelation 13 verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Everybody that has an ear, let him hear. Meaning what? You gotta have a spiritual ear, because everybody has ears. You can fucking hear the cars go down the street. But can you perceive what the Lord is about to say right here? Okay?
So it says, verse 10, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. Okay? All right. The so-called white man. All right. Starting with the least of the flock, which is them Amalek. Okay. Amalek funded that transatlantic slave trade. So starting with your bitch ass, man. The heads of you are Amalek, man. You going head first into fucking captivity, man. It's gonna be the worst 1,000 years of your fucking eternity, man. Okay? Alright? Of your life. Of your whole existence, man. Okay? You gonna wish to die in that day, and you're not gonna die, man. That's how bad it's gonna get for you in captivity, man. And you're gonna deserve every ounce of it, and it's gonna be done righteously, man. And we know that what the right is way more better than the left, man. The shit that the Lord got for you Edomites, man, on the right hand side for punishment is gonna be way more cruel, okay? And it's gonna be, oh, bro, Lord's will, bro. I can't wait. I want to see what the Lord gonna fucking do to you, man. You know?
Yeah, this devil think that he gonna touch the apple of the Lord's eye, put them in hardcore bondage, and then when the Lord come, he gonna George Jefferson stroll into the kingdom.
You gotta think about it, bro.
He's gonna,
Look, when Lord Yahushua, because we were under captivity under the Romans, right? Basically, we were like sovereign, but it was still captivity under Rome. Okay, we were servants unto Rome. Our Lord, the Messiah, the King of the earth, the King under what the Heavenly Father put him over everything. All right, he was subject to the fucking Edomites, bro. You gotta really think about that. I was like, yo, he was really in bondage under the Romans. The one who created everything is a servant, basically a servant to this nigga Esau. No, bro. Yeah, he's gonna get it. He had a so-called death that was a Roman torture instrument, man. That crucifixion, that was what they used to torture motherfuckers, man. I remember Jake went into this one Christian. He's like real heavy on going into the specifics of how the reality of how Yahushua was basically beat. He's like, yo, like you don't understand how bad the Romans are beating him. Like bones fucking showing and shit, flesh basically like cut, organs damn near falling out and shit. He went into the things he's saying. He didn't say a word, which is scripture, the things that Lord Yahushua went through. Then he said him being pierced in his hands and his feet, those hit certain nerves in your body and shit. And if you ever had a pinched nerve, that shit fucking hurts. That shit hurts like hell. So imagine you being striked in your nerve, that shit going through your body. You gotta stand yourself up to try to breathe for over 6 hours and shit. Your body exhausted, you die from a pain and exhaustion. Lord, Yahushua fucking went through it, bro. And this devil was the ones, even though our people was the one that championed it, this devil was the one that executed it, man. And he's gonna have to fucking pay.
Quick precept.
God, yeah.
It says Revelation 18 verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works.
And so everything that this devil done unto us, we're gonna do it double unto him in righteousness, man. Shit that you can't even think of. I remember brothers, they say on Funny Tip, spin this nigga around by his ankles and throw that nigga into the sun. Shit. As soon as his skeleton hits the ground, regenerate his body back into his fucking, shit like that. Scripture say meditate terror. There's certain things that, hey, that's what I said, Lord's will, man, we be a part of the elect. I can't wait to see what the Lord has in store specifically for Esau, man. All the certain head figures that we know in history of Esau, Edom, I want to see exactly what he has for them. And the spirit, I want to see it in spirit. The actual man Esau, him, whoever that motherfucker is, I want to see what the fuck he get, man. You got to, man. But this is what we look forward to, At least at Revelation, we read the rest
it
of
says, continuing on, It said, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
Filled to her double. So you think you did Jake a number, all right, in slavery, doing all types of horrendous acts. Not only is we gonna be against you, the whole earth is gonna be against your ass, man. Animals are gonna look at you and remember, oh, motherfucker, you had me in fucking cages. You know? Them zoos, hey, the Lord's gonna bring it all back. Them animals gonna remember your ass, man. You know? The animals, the people, you know? Even the heathen, man, you have Ham, we gonna have Ham as taskmasters over your ass, and Ham is cruel as fuck. Have no fucking soul. I had a Hamite driver one time for Uber, and that motherfucker did not give a fuck that I was basically flopping in the backseat because the nigga was turning.
You was surfing?
Yeah, bro. Like, I'm like, yo, this nigga's fucking demon. We gonna have that motherfucker over you. Cruel motherfucker. And guess what? When Ham is picked the task, they get the fucking task done.
You see them in
Okay.
war movies.
Exactly, man. Hey, them so-called Africans over there in Africa, they fucking cruel as fuck, man. We gonna put his ass over you, and they gonna do exactly what the fuck we say to do to you, man. You know, that's the time that's coming, and we're coming into, man. For all the wickedness that you propagated on this planet, the Lord's gonna make you pay for it, man. You know.
It's in verse 7. It said, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, because another thing, that's another offense that you have done. You glorified yourself and boasted yourself in your technology, okay, and your philosophies, okay. You literally believe that you're going to beat Yahweh Shai when he comes back. I remember, I forget, there was the brother Ashiar in Charlotte. He pulled up an article. This is years ago, basically like in 2016. Amalek is literally saying they're doing all this wickedness, opening portals. So, like, this is what they're actually saying. They're opening up the portals, doing all these things, so the Lord can come back, so they can fight him. You know how prideful that is? So you're doing all these things because you want to take over the Lord, like you want to conquer him. That's evil at its finest, bro. Your creator, you want to conquer your creator? Like I said, that's why I was saying, what the spirit in him is not right. Okay, he is born with something wrong with him. Okay. Anybody else have precept?
Yeah. I
A
got
little bit more than that? Oh yeah, then we give what you got, brother.
It says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and
right.
shall see no sorrow.
That's the pride. You know? This pride of this devil, he honestly believes that he's going to rule forever, that nobody can outdo him because of his technology. And if you look at it on a carnal level, he will be right, you know, on a carnal note. That, like, damn, like, how the fuck am I supposed to, I got a 9mm, but this nigga got some fucking plasma gun that can literally vaporize your skin off your bones. You be like, yo, how do I compete with that? Well, we know through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim El Shai that the Lord is going to destroy this devil, because we already see the chariots, man. All right? And how they're doing. Chariots are shooting down drones, making aerial moves that Esau can't even fucking think about. Like, yo, how are you going 500 miles per hour this way and then do a sharp turn upward and then backwards, and then he can't understand and comprehend the tech of the Lord. You think your technology is crazy. The Lord's tech, whatever the Lord got, heavenly tech, that shit's crazy. And the chariots is an example of it, you know?
Yeah, because Esau so used to being the judge, the jury, and the executioner that he think that he can't be judged. We coming out here telling you his judgment.
That's right.
And the one that's on high, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai.
This is why we said the elites, you're going head first into captivity, man.
Man, I'm not gonna say, you gotta understand, everything on this earth is the Lord's creation. There's nothing that Esau or the other nations can conjure up, and what elements he can put together that the Lord himself didn't already, create himself or know that these elements can be put together. There's actually certain things that Esau and these other nations don't even know what elements can combine to put together, you know?
That's right.
Because remember, like, a lot of these spiritual powers, like a lot of the spiritual powers just pulling elements, man. It's just having the ability to pull the elements right from where you're at, right? Like to be able to like bending the elements, like, you know, you'd see like, you know, like kind of like from Avatar, like that, you know, like earth bending or water bending. Like you're basically just pulling the elements. Like we're surrounded by hydrogen and oxygen. To have the knowledge and the spirit to just pull water from basically what we're at, like that's That's just knowledge that Esau can't even comprehend. But the point is everything that's been created, like there's nothing that you can't like possibly create. Esau can't possibly create to come against the Most High, because everything that's on this earth is accounted for by the Most High. Right. So there's no possible, manipulation of the elements that Esau thinks he can do to try to fight against the Lord's spirit, the Lord's angels.
On top of it, the Lord's making new shit every day.
Yep.
Like there's no end to the Lord.
Yep.
Exactly.
Esau always says that he'll like spy on like a planet in his telescope. They were like, oh, wait a minute, that planet wasn't fucking there like 20 years ago. Right? Yeah, because the Lord made that shit. He made it. Like,
and the Lord being great in his power has set it up to where you can't search out all the heavens or search out all the deep of the sea. Like it's set up that way. Even he asked Esdras, he told Esdras, like, listen, search the depths of the sea, or do this or do that, or tell a woman that's 9 months pregnant to not bear, not to give out the child. He's like, I can't do that. He's like, exactly. So just like that, you don't understand the Lord, right? Like the Lord has his way of doing things, like, and there's a certain thing set up that way,
Well, yeah, because in Jeremiah 31st chapter, they talk about the Lord basically saying that you can measure the ocean, and go up into the heavens. And you can search all that out. Then he going disannul his covenant with his people. Exactly. So he's not going to let Esau do that.
That goes to show you how, and that's called. There's actually a thing called the Dunning-Kruger effect. I think I brought this out before. The Dunning-Kruger effect is basically like when you think that you have an extensive amount of knowledge because you don't realize how vast the knowledge really is, and that's what Esau has. Esau has the Dunning-Kruger effect. That's why, and the pride that's lifted up in him. That too.
That's right.
But basically, it's like if you were to take up photography, and you learn a couple things about photography, and you think the box of photography is this much, and you feel like you've learned about 90% of it, you think you know it all. Versus someone who knows that 90% that guy knows is only touching the surface of how extensive photography goes, that person might think that they don't know as much because they know how extensive it is. They can actually know more than that person, but won't speak in a way that they know it all because they know how vast it really. They know how much they don't actually know. Versus the guy who thinks they know 90% of, they only need to know 10% more and they know it all, but they don't realize how much vast it really is. So Esau is blinded by his own ego and his own pride. He don't really understand,
What's that term? It's like a fool thinks he knows everything when a wise man knows he knows nothing.
Yep, there you go. Yep.
So that's the pride, and he's a fucking fool, man. Because like you said, there's certain things that the Lord's creating something every day. I remember there was a video of Esau. He just went back into the ocean, right? And he saw a creature that looked like the fucking dragon from what's the name of it? Ghidorah from fucking Godzilla. He was fighting that like 3-headed dragon looking thing. The fucking whatever was in that water looked exactly like that fucking dragon. It looked exactly like that. I'm like, see, that's the Lord. The Lord got some shit,
beast
bro.
Newly created.
Yeah. Scripture say beast newly created. The Lord got some shit. So how much more when it comes to the chariots, man? Okay, the chariots, man, they're shooting down drones. Chariots coming out the water. Esau just we're still trying to spin the story, but they're saying that there's so-called aliens underwater and shit. The chariots is showing you that they can just blast you out of any element that you're in, sky, water, land. It don't matter where you at, the chariot's gonna conquer your ass, man. You can't run away from the power of the Lord at the end of the day. Yeah, we have more in that Revelation or not?
Revelation 13.
I got freed up too.
I think the brother was told us something. That was it.
Barzal.
That's somebody else.
Barzal got free.
Yeah, he
I
had
got
some.
it. Jeremiah 31.
I got that.
Okay, go ahead, Brett.
But
You can
let
bring it out.
him go. Right.
All right, this is the book of Psalms 44 and 4. Thou art my king, O Yahweh, command deliverances for Jacob. Through thee we will push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that rise up against us. For I will not trust in my bow, neither shall my sword save me.
And that's important because we're all saying this through the spirit of the Lord. All right? Through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim El Shai, you're going into slavery. All right? It's not going to be of anything of our own doing. It's because the Lord is going to do it. Okay? All right? We always say that it's the Lord that's going to put you in captivity under the Israelites, man. All right? When Lord Yahweh Shai comes back, then everything's going to be commenced, man. Okay? But other than that, man, we're not doing anything unless the Lord does it. Okay?
Really, because it say, wait ye upon me, said the Lord. So I rise up against the prey.
That's right. You know, so it's the Lord that does everything. The Lord said you go into captivity, he's going to do that to you. Okay?
Verse 7. But thou hast saved us from our enemies and hast put them to shame that hated us.
That's right. And that's what's going to happen. That's happened before. It's going to happen again. All right, but it's going to be at a way that has never been seen before, man. Okay? You know? The nation of Israel being beamed up into chariots, watching the destruction, and then the world got to see them descend back down to conquer all the planet. That's going to be a sight to fucking see, man. You know? Not knowing how long we might be in them chariots, you know? The people on this planet are going to fuck. They already freaking out now when it comes to chariots. But imagine them seeing the elect coming down from the chariot. They're going to fucking freak out. You know? Like in every movie when a powerful being comes down from fucking heaven, people are like, oh shit.
They be like,
what's my favorite anime, Bleach? That fucking spiritual pressure, man. The spiritual being touched down on Earth, and people are literally forced to the fucking ground. They can't get up, even if they wanted to. And I like that spiritual pressure, man. I fucking love that term, man, because that's exactly that power that what's the term Jake used nowadays? That aura of the Lord, bro, is fucking powerful, man.
Precept. Yeah, this is Luke chapter 21, verse 28. It says, well, I'm going to start actually at 25. It says, and there shall be signs in the sun and in the moon and in the stars,
right,
and upon the earth distress of nations,
right,
with perplexity, the sea and the waves roaring. It says, men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth.
That's right.
And primarily that's talking about the chariots.
That's right.
All right. Men's hearts are going to be failing them for fear because of the sight that they're going to behold when Yahweh Shai and the other angels really reveal themselves. Okay, the type of force that the Lord is going to enter into the inner earth, of the atmosphere with. All right, it's going to cause every eye to look up. Right? Not to mention the fact that the fire is going to be issuing forth simultaneously.
That's right.
You know?
It reminds me of that scripture, every knee shall bow. Because Christians always sing that little song, but they don't really understand. That's why I brought up the example of the brothers watch anime, the Bleach, the spiritual pressure. You're going to bow.
Right.
You know? You have no fucking choice but to bow. At the end of the day, when Lord Yahweh Shai pop up on the scene. Alright? And the scripture talk about what? Them hearts failing. So you have people literally giving up the ghost from the stuff that they're going to see from the chariots, man. The majesty that the Lord is going to be riding in is going to be magnificent. You know? Only the elect are going to have that confidence in that day, because it's going to be a fearful sight. Don't get it twisted. It's going to be a fucking fearful sight. Shit that we've never really experienced a chariot being right fucking above you, like right there. You know, brothers haven't experienced this on this side, man. You know, men in the ancient world saw those things and got fucking terrified, man. An angel pop up on the scene, showing his true form. Men got terrified, and then the angel had to tell them, "Nah, you good? Like, chill out."
Well, look, in the book of Ezra, he described a chariot basically being so large, it's as if a mountain wasn't out of its place. You know?
Damn, bro.
in the sky. Like,
You gotta really think, like, and you know, you see a mountain afar off, you're like, oh shit. If brothers ever seen like a region full of mountains, I know I've seen it when I was in LA. It's fucking vast. At a certain point, you can't even measure how far the region goes, man. So same thing with the chariot, man. When Lord Yahweh Shai up on the scene, you ain't gonna see the end of the fucking chariot, man. It's literally gonna cover the sun, man.
Right. Let's get back to this. It says, for the powers of heaven shall be shaken. That's going into what? The ruling class.
That's right.
The elites. Right? The powers of heaven are ultimately, all right, going to be shaken. Okay? Because his brother's going into, Esau got this idea that he's going to continue to rule forever. You know? When World War III is all said and done, they're going to be able to establish the continuity of government. Right? But seeing the force that Yahweh Shai is ultimately coming with is going to cause cause them to basically lose confidence. All right? They're going to flee for them hills. They're going to hide in them holes. They're going to go into them inner bunkers. Right? Even the sites that we're seeing right now, Esau's trembling. He's trembling at the very fact of the awakening of the Israelites. How much more when Yahweh Shai, okay, is revealed and the angels from heaven are revealed. Okay? It says, and then shall they see the Son of Man coming in a cloud, which is another word for chariot. Or
Right.
we know that pursuant to Psalms 104. It says with power. With power.
That's right.
And it might as well say with unlimited.
Yeah.
Because we know through Isaiah, what is that, 47?
Meet thee as
That
a
the
man.
Lord is going to come back, right?
Yeah.
Not as no man, but as a dominating force. Because he's going to claim that title. He's already got the title of King of Kings and Lord of Lords. But he's going to claim it through the judgment which he's been sent to come and do. All right?
Right.
All right, it says, and when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
And we're looking up to the heavens. That's why brothers in the spirit are always saying, look up. Because another thing is, when you're looking up, you have some sense of hope. Versus if you're down and out, you're like, oh, dang, you don't got no hope.
Well, these abundance of chariot sightings, they in themselves is a sign that we at the end.
That's right.
That salvation is nearer than when you believe. But guess what? So is the destruction for these Edomites.
That's right.
And for 2/3 and for these heathen.
You saw Isaiah 47 and
3.
and 3. Can really
Yeah, you can start really from 1.
Let's start
and
at
read down
1.
to 3.
Tazapah, get it? 47:3.
We start. Yeah, the brother said start at verse 1.
Oh, the rise, top. Right.
This is very important because the Lord, even within this verse 3, is very important because it shows that this devil is being exposed, and at the end of the expose, so to speak, the Lord is going to destroy this devil, man.
Sit in the dust, so dark. Yeah. Yep. Cry.
Okay. Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon,
Which is Esau, Edom, so-called white man.
because they never been touched.
That's right.
Sit on the ground there. There is no throne, no daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt not more be called tender and delicate.
And they call the daughter of the Chaldeans because they took up the witchcraft and the wickedness of the old Chaldeans, man.
Right, a lot of the technology, a lot of the understanding that they have has really been recycled from the ancient kingdoms.
Yep. That's right.
And they just put into practice the ancient customs of these different heathen nations.
That's right.
All these different heathens were essentially involved with that left-hand energy.
Esau has perfected this shit. That's one thing about Esau is, this man is diligent, man.
He made
So
a diligent search.
he's taken the witchcraft and the worship of the other gods to a whole new level that makes basically, that's why it's called the daughter of Babylon. They've taken on and perfected the wickedness, man.
Yeah, because Esau is the ultimate culture vulture.
Yep.
2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, may bear the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers.
Yeah, this is the Lord exposing him, man. All right? He's really being shown for the whore, the nasty motherfucker that this man is. We was going into it earlier, and I even pulled it up on my phone, that everything this man is involved in is always something wicked behind it, no matter what. It could be, you think, an honest business, and there's some wicked shit behind it. Just looking real fast, little article. It says former CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch and 2 other individuals charged with sex trafficking and interstate prostitution. Like, this is what the devil is involved in at an all-time. No matter what facet of life this man is in, he's doing some sort of fucking wickedness, man. Clothing, grocery stores, all this shit, man. Fast food restaurants, politicians, baking families, all of them are doing some type of evil, man. And the Lord is exposing that at an all-time high, man.
Right, the main thing that's been exposed is that you're the Edomites.
Yeah.
Right, you're the people in whom the Lord hates.
That's right.
That's one of the main things that you've been exposed to. All right?
That's right.
3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, which is all the stuff being revealed.
That's right.
Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will
Thy
take.
shame shall be seen.
That's right.
Yep.
And guess what? The whole world has been seeing your shame since Biden's been in office.
That's right.
And a lot of times when we
You know, you got a president that can't even walk up and down steps. He's falling off his bicycle. He's not coherent enough to even give speeches. He don't do no press. He don't do no, you know. You know.
Can't read a teleprompter.
He can't read a teleprompter. You don't know which direction he needs to go to walk off stage.
When you say my butt's been wiped,
Yeah, damn. That's crazy.
my butt's been wiped.
A lot of times when we put our own
Which
signs
you know
out,
that we know they did that to set this next guy up
Yeah.
because he's the so-called great white hope. But it's also a sign. Because remember, you can't resist the will of the Heavenly Father. He's putting you to an open shame.
That's right. Even with
likes a good
being
fight.
exposed.
Right.
Salaki, bro, you gonna say something?
no, I said the Lord likes a good fight. He's not gonna go against anybody that's little. 3 again. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
So thy nakedness has been uncovered. You've been exposed. You know?
Ye thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance.
Yeah, what they say, this guy, Biden said he wasn't gonna pardon his son.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He about ready to come out his presidency. And the first thing he does is pardon Hunter.
Well, another way the Lord's doing it is by the internet.
Right.
The internet is exposing it all the time. You got average Edomites doing exposés
Right. Well,
on
the
TikTok.
whole world is seeing all the different crises, and basically America ain't shit. Right.
That's right.
They're seeing America's dirty laundry. The homeless crisis that's going on here, the fucking drugs that's going on in these different major cities.
Yep.
They're exposed to Skid Row. They're exposed, you know, out in the West Coast. They're exposed to fucking zombie land down here. Okay, in Kensington. Yeah. They're being exposed to all that.
That's right.
America's got fucking all these different diseases. Majority of these people are fucking obese. This is supposed to be the land of the free, has the highest incarceration rate, like you just said. Because of the internet, all of that information is easily accessible.
That's right.
Fast.
You know, they seen these fucking stupid ass Americans making complete fucking ass out of themselves for internet fame on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Just off of that alone.
It's the same thing that happened in Rome.
And that, remember, that's a result of the Edomites' rulership.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Because at one point, if you were American, people feared to talk bad about you. You know, or feared to talk bad about America in general, because they knew that backlash could come to them. Now nobody gives a damn. You got other countries saying, yo, you Americans, the American government is fucking stupid. You know, and they'll say it proudly on the internet and will tag Americans in it. Like hashtag America. I want you motherfuckers to see this shit.
Right. Because America is notoriously known for talking shit, all right, about other countries. You know?
That's right.
Puffing themselves up. Even these average everyday Americans with this American exceptionalism belief. America's the best country to ever be, and we're the home of the brave, and the land of the free. There's no country like America. We're the great. And people have seen that and mocking the hell out of you.
Yep. They laugh at 'em.
You became the laughing stock of the earth.
Yep.
That's right.
It was a feared nation, now it's just a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah, let this small be
Yes,
saved.
yeah.
I'm not letting them
Yeah.
Okay, I will take vengeance. And like the brother said earlier, I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah. And it's funny too because the America as a nation used to be able to flex and basically bully these nations around just by their words. Just basically tell them like, listen, you ain't gonna fucking do that shit. Now these nations are getting bold and they're basically doing whatever the fuck they want. So like now it's coming to the point where these other nations are really pushing their limits with the horde, right? Or with the dragon, right? So it's only a matter of time before someone's gonna have to fucking do something. Someone's gonna have to really flex and really do something because you can't just keep, testing your limits and then, basically Esau not do nothing and then America not, flex his power. But that's what you have. You have a lot of these nations, test their limits.
Let's go. Well, let's go.
That's part of prophecy.
Let's go into some examples. Trump is talking about instituting all these different tariffs, even on allies. And the allies are like, whoa, wait a minute. They're like, we hope not to see that happen because it would be a big mistake. So what's that mean?
Exactly.
You know? Because remember, when you put an economic stress on a nation, that means for what? War. That means for war.
That's right.
You start interrupting the flow of money and goods, that's very provocative.
Yep.
It only increases tensions. Right?
That's right.
And that's his number one talking point as far as strategically bringing the economy into a better state is tariffing particular countries. And the countries are literally allies.
Yeah.
All right? Or in countries they have unions with. And these are the countries like, what are you talking about?
Well, when they found
Basically, they telling you that it's not going to go over well if you do that.
Or when they found out that America was really behind the whole pipeline in Russia being
Nord Stream.
the Nord Stream pipeline. Mind you, that Nord Stream pipeline supplied Europe with a lot of gas, bro. Like all that energy, it was coming from Russia, and that was like a little treaty that they have amongst themselves. Like, all right, y'all give us some of these resources, and we'd be good. And America stopped all that shit, so a lot of countries are going without. You know, they're being asked out because of the actions of America. You know, so these countries. That's why Scripture said about they're getting more bold because they're beating their plowshares into swords. You know, now that I got, it'd be different because America used to be the only person on the block with a gun. Now what? Your little country, like Iran, has a gun now. All right, you say you're gonna come through this block. Well, I got a gun too, so what's up? You know, that's exactly what's happening right now.
Right, these countries have been given the ability to invest in the military.
That's right.
And where they might not have military power, you got other nations that are backing them up.
That's right. Supplying them with
especially Russia.
Because I believe Syria and Iran recently just got Russian weapons, and Africa too, in Libya. These countries, they recently got Russian grade weapons imported into their countries. What do you think that's for? It's for the war that's to come. You know, that fight, the Battle of Armageddon. This is the stage being prepared.
Right. And America would have you believe that Iran is doing something wrong, yet they're over there supplying Ukraine with American, weapons.
And Russia said we don't give a damn.
So the world is seeing that. Okay, and then what about the American support for Israel and all the hell that those people over there on that side of the world are facing, and seeing America support them? Right, that's stirring these other nations up, and it says the least of the flock should draw them out. So this thing is brewing hot, like an ancient oven. All right, read that again. He shall not meet thee as a man, because the main talking point was
Isaiah 47:3.
was really the Lord, but lessons within lessons. Go ahead.
Yep. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen.
Right, and before the Lord brings a nation down, he basically lets them know what they're being charged with.
Yeah.
You know? Because America spiritually is on trial. Okay? The scriptures say that their sins have reached on to heaven. So America has to be exposed before it's ultimately destroyed. And the Lord did that with all ancient kingdoms before. That's Jeremiah 28:8. Right? Go ahead.
I will take vengeance.
The Lord's going to take vengeance, meaning to pay back for a wrong or an injury, right? And there's a lot of wrong and injurious things America has done to the Israelites, to the world. The whole world needs to be refreshed from this man's wicked rulership, man. All right? The plants, the trees, the animals, the air itself needs to be refreshed. You know? even the other nations, really, when it comes down to it, even though they're going into captivity too, isn't it written when the people Slakia mourn? Yeah, when the people, when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. All right. Yep. So nothing can thrive. It's basically to the point where most people are surviving and barely doing that. Yeah. There's no quality of life. Esau's heaven is having you in a 15-minute city, which is no more than a fucking, a glamorized prison.
Sardine
But
can.
you got a store.
Yeah. And everyone's being fucking overworked. There's no work-life balance anymore. Like even the average American, right? The average person used to be able to work 40 hours a week and have some, and the job wasn't all that hard because the job that you were working at, there was plenty of employees, so it wasn't so taxing on you. But every fucking body is being overworked and underpaid. You know, and they gotta work double time. You know, if your job's even allowing it, right? So some jobs, you know, you're fighting to fucking fighting paycheck to paycheck, and your job's not even offering you overtime. Something that you relied on, you know, last year, 2 years ago, now they're not offering, right? Is your job like that? Yeah, they're cutting, bro. These fucking companies are cutting overtime out, right? You can't go in there and max out your fucking time no more, and you got to do 3 times the work they used to do with less people. So especially if you've been at a job for a long time, you're seeing that. You're seeing like, man, what the fuck happened? And you know why? Because these companies are trying to get the most bang for their buck. While these, you know, fucking high-level rollers, you know, CEOs and on up and on down, are you know, rolling in without bread.
So like the elders, did you hear about the young lady that dumped all her packages in the woods because she was tired?
Damn.
Yep.
Y'all heard about that,
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, the police found him.
Yeah.
And she admitted it.
Yeah, then there was a whole lawsuit in I think it was
She was on a time crunch to try to get all those packages, and she just dumped them shit. Yep. Well, that's what they say the story is, you know.
Yeah, I think I think it was UK and Amazon. They were basically talking about how like the people that were being over fucking worked and they're falling asleep on the job and stuff like that. There was like a whole lawsuit on it. And then South Park, we know that South Park is very notorious for what's that called? That comical satire, which is very true to true life, where basically people were like literally someone died at the damn Amazon warehouse.
Right, exposing truth through
satire. Yep. But yeah, like
or another expression you could use is art imitating life. Yep. You know.
Yeah, you had basically an episode of that where people are being overworked, you know. But that's all I gotta say. But basically, people are being ran hard, you know, and you know, people's tensions and all that. It's rising up. Coupled with the political side of things, right? So everyone's on edge, man. Coupled with the lack of any type of punishment for any wrongdoing. You know,
there was a female that a pizza delivery girl that stabbed the girl for supposedly
not giving us big enough tip.
$2.
Yeah.
$2. The pizza was $32 or
something. So these people are stressed out, man.
Yep.
Gave it $2. He came back and then with a goon. And they was masked up and forced themselves home.
The woman was pregnant. That goes to show you what the love of many is waxing cold. Why? Because iniquity shall abound.
Yep. You already see that there's already a lack of care for like thievery, right? You can go to any fucking store. There's one dude, fucking, you know, at Walmart.
Well, not any store. What do you mean?
I'll say 99% of the stores they're gonna let you walk in and walk out.
Right.
I'm telling you.
Well, no. I want to be specific. I don't want to. If we can narrow it down and not just thinking a whole bunch of generalities, let's try to give it clear examples. You know.
Right.
But I know what you're saying. Yeah, because they've been ordered to stand down.
Yep.
They've been ordered to stand down.
Yep. Now I will say, you know, I'm not gonna speak specifically on this company, but I do know that one company in specific will allow a certain amount of things being stolen.
Yes.
And then they will actually charge, like, you know, they'll actually charge you with a felony. And there's been a lot of that. I know that for a fact. But you know, petty theft, like, you know, you've seen the videos where people, like this guy literally brought his truck up and was just chucking freight to them and just loading the truck up, you know. But you know, there's no fear in these people for any type of repercussions.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Well, there's certain states that during the time of the pandemic, they were decriminalizing paraphernalia. So like, these motherfuckers had, you know, some fucking crack and shit on them,
Yep.
and the police would find it, and they weren't getting charged for it in certain states. I forget exactly which states, but yeah, they would, because they were decriminalizing every goddamn thing.
Yep. Yep.
Because the people were stressed out, strung out, all on types of, you know.
Yep.
But now, even though you don't gotta necessarily wear the mask no more, and there's no lockdowns, these people are twice as fucking stressed out.
Yep.
Even with all these different, you know, things that they could do or not do, because like y'all brothers say, really, because of such, you know, the economic strain that's on these people, not really much that people could do. That's what's leading them to even more excessive drug use, theft, etc. Because the society is ultimately breaking down.
Right.
You know, so read that again.
Yep. Isaiah 47:3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, ye, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, so when Yahweh Shai returns, he's not going to meet you as a man. He's going to meet you as a spiritual dominating force.
He's gonna have to clean up the place.
His place is going to be totally burnt up with fire, man. That's how Yahweh Shai is coming. Yahweh Shai is coming to deliver his elect from the four winds of the earth and destroy America. Okay? That's where the main center of that destruction is going to take place.
I got this quick article. I was trying to find this. This is because this all goes hand in hand. As it says in the article regarding a message to the elites from CERN, and the message was called Tickle. It says, seems like a CERN scientist stuck his head in the reactor. Now he is getting multi-dimensional messages. They think they reached God. They got one word back: tickle. And it says, do you remember in the Bible, in the book of Daniel, where the story of the downfall of Nebuchadnezzar's son Belshazzar, who had a huge party, invited all the elite?
Yeah.
During this party, they got drunken in the botched state, and they were open up the sacred artifacts of those of the Jews. Then God responded and wrote to them, Mene, Mene, Tekel, Upharsin. They didn't know what the writing on the wall meant. So they sought out Daniel. Daniel told them, you have been judged and found wanting. So the message from CERN, you have been weighed. You know? And that's what they got when CERN back in 2017 looked into their particle reactor. The Lord said, you've been weighed in the balance, man. So the Lord is showing you the Lord's on the return. He's letting them know you're about to be judged. You know? Just to give that, I know I was talking about that the article, so I had to pull it up right here.
Next preset. Preset?
You done that?
I got something.
Go ahead.
This book of Nahum, let's just go off of the brother's precept. Nahum 3 and 5. Oh, go ahead. Oh, okay. All right, well, Nahum 3 and 5. It says, because of the multitude of the whoredoms of the well-favored harlot.
Esau, Edom, so-called white man in this place, America. All right, because this place was well favored amongst the nations. They all come to her. They all propped her up. They all followed her laws, her customs. Okay, countries that had their normal garb pit them off and start putting on a suit and tie and shit. You know, fashion themselves after this place. You know?
Yep. It says the mistress of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms.
It said the mischief of witchcraft that selleth nations through her whoredoms, man. Through her philosophy. Okay. Having people change up their whole way of being, all right, and basically embrace democracy, you know, the way of the Edomite republic, so to speak, man. You know, because a lot of these countries had dynasties, matriarchs, or patriarchal kings and queens and shit. But it wasn't until Esau that come into the country they're like, nah, y'all got to do democracy, y'all got to do something different. You know, y'all gotta have a republic. You know.
And families through her witchcraft.
Do her witchcraft, man. Okay? And a part of that witchcraft is, like I said, that democracy, them legislations, them policies that they be putting on the people, them treaties that they make with these other countries with stipulations in the fine print. Okay? These countries have came to America to basically benefit from the world power that it became. Man. Okay? After World War II, it shot into that superpower status. that nobody wanted to fuck with America, man.
Yep.
Can I bring out something real quick? This for the word well favored. It's a Hebrew word tawab, which means good, right? And it says excellent of its kind. And where is that at? That's America. America's boasting its excellency. Like we're going into, it's exceptionalism. It's better than everybody.
That's right.
So that fits America to the T. It says rich. America boasting its riches.
That's right.
You know. Yep. It says prosperous. We're talking about prosperity here in America. It says happy. You ain't happy no more. You know? You used to be happy. It says welfare, happiness, good things. You know, that's basically applies to America. You know, Babylon is great.
Yeah, because people came to America as that golden city. You know, that land of opportunity. You know, where I can make money, send money back to my people, my country, make sure my family good. You know, shit. The Latin tribes still view America as that. You know. Oh yeah, you know, hey, really, all the earth at one point looked at America as the place to make money and become rich, man. You know?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, Slot.
You're not wrong.
Yep. Verse 6. It says. Okay, no. Verse 5. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, said the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face."
So it's the Lord said he's against this harlot, okay? Which goes back to Ezekiel 35 when the Lord said, "I'm against Esau, Edom, the house of Esau," right? You know? So the Lord's against this place and everything that this place stands for. You know, so if you're for America, you're an enemy to the Lord. You know?
He says, "And I will show the nations thy nakedness, and the kingdoms thy shame."
Yeah, it's gonna show your nakedness, you're gonna be exposed, to be shamed. Like what brother's going into earlier, everything of Esau's wickedness is being exposed all through the internet. You can go to any place on the internet, Instagram, Twitter, fucking Reddit, whatever the part of the internet, and you're gonna find some wickedness that this devil's been into. Recently, it's been a lot of the Amalekites being coming out the fucking ground and shit, underground tunnels, underground whatever ring, you know, pedo rings, you know, pedophile rings and shit, man. You know, all that stuff, man. They literally been finding that he's been all into this wickedness, man. You know, trafficking at an all-time high. We just talked about the CEO of Abercrombie and Fitch and his two other individuals that was partnered with him found for human trafficking and prostitution. This is a normal thing for Esau in these high-level positions. Hollywood, like we said earlier, everything that was happening in Germany during the time of World War II is happening over here in America, man. You know, and them Amalekites was over there pushing heavy adult film industries, men turning into women, women turning into men. Everything that you see over in America was happening in Germany, and we're seeing it's going to be the same downfall, but ultimately with them thermonuclear missiles that happen to these things. You know?
Yep.
Any more on that, brother?
Yeah. For shame, the kingdom's thy shame. You go into that Barath in the Hebrew, you have that Hebrew word which is Falawan, which means going to shame, disgrace, dishonor, and ignominy.
It's a dishonor.
Yeah.
You know, because what America props itself up like the country that, like brother's saying, that everybody should be looking to. Whole time, most Americans and the leaders of America, they like fucking children. You know, they like dealing with children, but then you go demonize. We're talking about non-pubescent, you know, but you go demonize Ishmael over there for, you know, marrying off his daughter at fucking 16 or some shit. But you over here dealing with actual fucking babies and shit, bro.
You have a whole fucking ring of it.
Yeah,
Yeah, the whole network. Yeah, it's not like just a one or two instance. You have a whole organized network of, you know, very specific terminology you use, very specific places you go, a very elite group with, you know, people in the know that, you know, you can go there and exercise your pleasure to be with a, you know, a prepubescent fucking child.
Epstein Island.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, in the news, the whole, you know, they use Diddy as the forefront and shit, but the shit that he's into, he was taught that by an Amalekite. So it shows you what they have a nasty spirit, bro. You know, and it's being shown on the earth that this nigga is not the fucking Superman character that he depicts himself to fucking be, man. A knight in shining armor. He's a fucking demon, man. You know? Any more on that, bro?
Coming down. It say also for the word, it say ignominy of a nation, which goes into infamy or public shame. Yeah, loss of a good name.
That's right. Yeah, loss of a good name. Public shame. That's why Esau wants to get rid of the internet. You know, I forget what elite said the internet should have been
Hey,
invented.
Cuatro Hoyos, this guy that's walking down is a little wild now.
Yeah.
With spirits on him.
I think that was Rockefeller.
Yeah. One of the Rockefellers said that the internet should have never been made. You know why? Because they're being exposed at an all-time high. Any more in that?
Yeah, next verse is man, Slag it. Y'all better show me a second since I just started one hour.
Yeah, just ignore him. Whatever he says, just ignore him.
Yeah, so going to the next verse, this is Amos chapter 3 and 6. It says, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile.
That's right. Because the Lord said, well, he mingled a perverse spirit in Egypt. Okay? So the things that this devil is doing is being exposed to the earth, and the earth is really finding out that the elites of the society, that the American government structure and the people that rule it are wicked. You know? Yeah, they worship the spiritual demon Satan. That's exactly what's going on. You know, if you speak about Satan's favorite, you know, he starts to act the fuck out.
It says, and I will make thee a gaze as a gazing stock.
Yeah, a gazing stock, amazing. You're gonna be amazed, man. People are like, yo, wait, hold up. America has been like this the whole time? Yes. The elite's been doing all these sacrifices. You got fucking Alex Jones that went to the damn Bohemian Grove. Yeah, Bohemian Grove and shit, videotaping and stuff and putting it on the internet. Now everybody knows that these devils do sacrifices. You know? So that's how they're being shamed, man. Everything that they said that Jake was, they're fucking doing it, man.
Hypocrites.
Hypocrites, man. Slanderers, man.
Yeah. So gazing stock is ra'aya, which means a spectacle, appearance, scene, sight.
And everybody's looking at America and the elites, not even just America, but the elites of the whole system. And they're like, yo, these people are fucking wicked. We gotta bring them down. Hold on. Let's not fight each other. We gotta fight the big man, the deep state. You know the fucking
Big brother.
Yeah, big brother, deep state and shit. Bro, but their shame is being shown at the end of the day, man. You know. Any more on that, bro? I believe can we get the Ezekiel
Ezekiel 38?
Yeah, 35.
35? Ezekiel 35? Wait, not sure. Okay. This
Unless the brother had a preset real quick.
Yeah, I have one. I mean, that's good too. You can go right to that too. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 50. Let me go to verse 51. Chapter 51, verse 25. I'm gonna go to verse 24. It says, and I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in this, and that they have done in Zion in your sight, saith Yahweh.
Yep. Damn. So the Lord's gonna render all the evil back unto you, all the slanders that you put on the nation of Israel, that's gonna come back to you.
Yep.
Okay, so everything you've done wicked is gonna come back to you. You're like, yo, what the fuck? Because you've been thinking that you can get away with this wickedness for all this time, but like the brother said in the spirit earlier, you read the scriptures that you led us into captivity, so you're gonna go into captivity. Everything that you brought upon the nation of Israel is gonna be brought upon you. All the curses that was upon us are slowly becoming upon you. Okay? And Esau is literally seeing his downfall in real time. And this nigga's fucking panicking really quick. Revelation 12 and 12. Just popped in my mind. You know? This is why he's acting the way he's acting.
I got something else.
This is why the elites are moving in a certain way, because they're literally seeing their kingdom fall right before our eyes.
This is Revelation chapter 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heaven and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea.
That's right.
For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
It says, well, this devil, which goes into the word slanderer, or this liar, the deceiver, the slanderer, the accuser of thy brethren. Okay, he's coming down with great wrath because what, brother?
He have but a short time.
So he's seeing his kingdom fall and crumble before his eyes. So this nigga's panicking. You know, he's over here making shit, trying to like this, like recently this whole like bird flu bullshit. We was talking about it before camp. It's coming to a point where, like, bro, like you can't come up with some new shit, like some new concept, or like we see right through the bullshit, and the average American is seeing right through the bullshit now. So you know you're over with it, bro. Your secrecy is done. Okay, your rulership is through. This is why you're panicking, trying to bring forth your new order so fast, man. You know, because you know that you only have a short time to rule that, man.
Yeah, that's why he called it the old serpent, because he does the same exact thing over and over and over.
What's the scripture say? Stand now. We get that. Stand now with thy enchantments.
Yeah, that's in 4:7.
Come on, yeah. Let's get that real quick in the spirit. Because the Lord is mocking you. Just like we just said in spirit, but that's the Lord. Like, you're using your old trick bags. Like,
now with thy enchantments.
Come up with something new.
Read that part.
You know, if you're so great of a nation of people, if you're so great, picture yourself as the God on earth, Esau, Edom, the banking elites, come up with some new shit. Why can we see through right through your bullshit? If you're so, you know, so great, so pompous and shit. You know, and that's what the Lord's basically saying. If you're so great, stand with thy enchantments. Come up with some new shit.
Yeah.
But you're not, because the Lord has the spirit on his men to see right through all the bullshit, man.
Yeah, they mad at Elon Musk because he was liking a tweet that was basically saying Edomites or Caucasian were retarded, which means slow. You know, they in uproar about that. Then he also happened like yesterday. Then he also said that Jesus Christ is black too. What off information on that? Oh wow, from his color.
Damn. Hey, everything is being exposed, man. Everything, man. And it's a beautiful thing because now we get to see and rejoice in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that we believed in the truth before everybody else did, man.
The only damage control he's going to do now is basically say that everything's fake news or false news or false information. That's basically the only damage control he can do as this truth gets pushed forward is basically just, you know, chalk up to all that still. That's, you know, basically fake news or false advertisement, whatever the hell they be saying. Medical disinformation or any type of disinformation, they could shut that shit down. But that's the only type of little bit they can try to, you know, go against the truth. But the truth is so much out there that, you know, you can't really hide it no more like that.
That's right.
They only try to combat against it by, you know, basically lying on it. Say, well, I know it sounds true, but it's not true. It's basically Esau's, you know, narrative on it.
The Lord said, well, this word, nobody's going to be able to gainsay or resist.
Yep.
So at the end of the day, there's nothing you can do about it. You can do what you want to do. It's all going to be for the benefit of the ministry anyway. You know? Yeah.
Oh, you got it.
Come on, you got it?
Isaiah 47:3. Again, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, thy shame shall be seen.
Oh, skip the 12? Verse 12.
12, okay.
I think the reason why he jumped up so
Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with thy multitude of sorcerers, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth.
Yeah, you've done all this diligence in witchcraft and deceiving the people, media, you know. Well, media goes back to medium, which is witchcraft, you know. You know, so you've done all this like perfecting of propaganda and all this shit. The Lord's like, come up with some new shit. Come, stand with your enchantments and come up with some new shit. The Lord's mocking you. Okay, to the elites, the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is literally mocking you, man. If you're so big and bad, stand with your enchantments that you've been toiling since you was a youth. You know, you've been, you know, digging, man. You've been doing your diligence in witchcraft. Let that be your way out of this, man. Okay, keep reading, brother.
Yep. Again, Isaiah 47:12. Stand now with thy enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, whether thou hast been labored from thy youth. If so, thou shalt not be able to profit. If so, thou mayest prevail.
See, that's the Lord mocking you. It's the funny. He's like, look, if you've been doing this so hard and you think your media is top tier, your witchcraft is on point, really go hard and come up with some new shit, bro. We're seeing right through it, but come up with some new shit and maybe you might be able to prevail. And that's the Lord being facetious, man. Hey, you know, Jake be like, hey, bro, you never know. Hey, you never know. Nah, bro, you're not going to win this battle, bro, against the Lord. The Lord already called it from the beginning. All right, before everything was even made, it was set that you was going to fucking lose, man. And that the elect of the nation of Israel, we were going to win. The Lord's always be a part of that number. You got something, bro?
I got something for that,
And after we get to Ezekiel 35.
yeah. Yep. So this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 7. It says, Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the time? Or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth?
You say, what's going to be the parting of the times? Okay, and that times is talking about the ending of eras, man. All right. When is it going to be where this devil has been ruling for a certain era of time? When is it going to be flipped upon his head, man? Okay, and then the righteous rule. Okay, that's what the men of the Lord is inquiring. You know, Lord, when you go have this shit happen? You know.
Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him.
We talked about earlier, the twins, the one righteous and the one evil. There's like Esau is our evil twin, you know, fucking doing everything in wickedness, man. You know, best believe, brothers, you have an Edomite that is equivalent to you in spirit, bro. Like he's your evil counterpart, bro.
They could just say Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents.
Yeah,
The word plain mean morally perfect.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yep. And it says, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
That's right.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
Jacob is the beginning of that follows, man. All right, the kingdom of the Israelites, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Bashmel Shai, is going to be the kingdom that's going to last forever. You know, I will okay, you know, forever, non-ending. Okay, but Esau's kingdom was only but for a short amount of time, man. Only but for a season. You know, and it's coming to pass. Like I said, this is why the devils are panicking, because they're seeing their kingdom. That's like if you have a fucking sand castle at the beach, and you're literally watching the water wash away your fucking castle in real time, slowly. But every time it comes back, it goes a little bit further up. Castle a little bit gone. They're literally watching their society and their leadership and their government fall apart, right? And this is why they're panicking. They're going to come down with great wrath. But the Lord's been said that He's against Mount Seir, Esau, even the so-called white man. You want that, brother? That was it.
That was it.
That's it. Yes.
I bring out this scripture.
This is Jeremiah 51:25. It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh,
That's right.
which destroyeth all the earth."
That's right. He's literally the what's called. He is destruction. He is death. You know? Yeah, it was the son of perdition, the son of destruction. It's literally everything. We talked that earlier. It's the spirit. Everything this nigga does is the opposite of the Midas touch. Everything Jake touches, it turn, and we make it look nice. Everything this nigga touches literally fucking dies. You know? He tries to replace the things that the Lord has already created to be good. You know? One of the great examples that I always think about is bees, right? Esau Edom is thinking about creating his own electronic bees and shit, but you killed damn near all the fucking bees. When was the last time you really seen a bee, Yakin? Other than the summer, you know, the one bee the Lord always got us. You really don't see them, but as when we were children, they used to be in abundance, man. Everything this man touches dies, you know. So this is why he has to be tamed, go into captivity, and end up being eradicated, man. You know? Versus Jake, everything literally Jake can be in hell and come up with some shit. The cotton gin, fucking light that's in the fucking cities and shit, the television, all these things. Jake is making shit look nice, you know. Versus Esau, that's why I said he's our evil tool. He literally touches everything and it dies. You want that, bro?
Yeah, because they say it's giving the great sword.
Oh yeah.
To go around the world and take peace and kill.
Yeah, death, man. He is as death.
Can't be satisfied.
Exactly.
It says, "Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth.
That's right.
And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks and will make thee a burnt mountain.
Well, what was the scripture says? The Lord said, I hate thee that destroyed the earth.
Revelation story.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy thee to destroy the earth, man. You know, mind you, the earth is a living organism. It's like literally a living organism. It's alive. You know. And
even like there's so much destroying of the earth that you do, like just by the innocent blood that you shed, you destroyed the earth. Just the amount of was that. Yep. And then like you got like not following the land tab, but you fucking put this damn land in slavery, just like you put Jake in slavery, man. You don't let this land rest, just like you don't let Jake rest, man.
That's right.
And then you let wickedness just go up and down these streets, polluting the earth. You let all this just natural pollutions, all kinds of pollutions pollute the earth.
That's right. It's because the Lord's spirit is a living spirit, man. He created this earth. The earth is living, man.
Yeah, that's why they call that. Damn, what do they call it? I guess the ecosystem, but everything's kind of like intertwined, like the trees and all that stuff. Like that's why everything's like failing. That's why the bees aren't pollinating as much. That's why everything down to the littlest to the greatest, it's failing. And the earth isn't giving as much of its abundance and much of its resource out because the life of the earth is dwindled away. It's basically like gloomy. You know how like in cartoons or movies like everything's like dark and gloomy, and then stuff that happens and brightens everything up and everything kind of flourishes and stuff like that. Right now, the earth is in a very gloomy, dark state because of Esau, Edom being in power.
He take all the scavengers out of the waters, and the waters become murky and dark.
Yep.
He put chemicals in the air. He polluted the waters with oils. All the fucking oil refineries spilling.
Yeah.
He got like a large pile of trash in the ocean the size of Texas.
Yep.
So he's just a damn pollutant.
Yep. This man truly fucked up the balance of the heavens and the balance of the earth, man.
Mind you, the earth is a living organism, bro. So it's in pain, bro.
Yep.
That's why everything's gonna rejoice when this devil is put in subject, man.
Yeah, there's a YouTube short type cartoon. I think it's called Man. I forget who produced that. I can look at you. Seen it?
Yep.
Yeah, it's basically like this Edomite walking around. It's a cartoon. And he just walking around, just fucking destroying everything. Like literally destroying everything. He sees, some snakes.
Yeah,
he fucking puts them on his boots. He sees an elephant, turns it into fucking pianos. Because back in the day, they turned, they used the elephant husk, the ivory for the piano keys. This is way back. Yeah, it's old. They don't do it no more. But they actually like made the fucking elephants down there go extinct because of that, the way that we're using that. And shit. I think some people still be poaching elephants even though it's illegal and shit. But and then he goes and creates like all this type of madness and shit. The factories and all that basically destroys the entire earth. And then when the earth is finally all fucked up, he goes and sits on the throne and there's all this just carnage. He just said a whole bunch of just a whole bunch of just trash and dump and all that. And that's basically what Esau has done, man. Just polluted the entire earth and is sitting on top of all this pollution.
And what happened at the end of the short?
Oh yeah. He goes right here.
What happened at the
You
end
watch
That's
a couple
what
seconds of
matters.
this. Yeah.
The two kingdoms come out of the spacecraft and stomp
Yeah, that's
on
what I said. The chariots come at the end of the.
Oh yeah. They fuck them up too, don't they? Yeah.
They stomp on
Hey,
it.
but that's the
Stomp
spirit.
on it. Yeah. That's the pride. That's as hell and death it can't be satisfied, or whatever the scriptures say. Your spirit is as hell and as death and it cannot be satisfied. That's Esau, man. Esau going around destroying this land, destroying the other lands, and just goes through the whole entire thing, just fucking up the world, man. We'll skip ahead a little bit for the sake of the whatever, but here's him walking on all his destruction that he done did.
It's beautiful at the end. The chariots come and they whoop his ass.
Yeah, and that's the spirit we're in. We're in the spirit of this pride lifted up in him that he thinks he can just destroy everything, destroy the people, destroy the plant, destroy the places, the holy places at that. Man, you're destroying the holy places, holy landmarks, desecrating them, right? And you're not gonna get judgment for it. Yeah, here go the chariots to stop his asses. Yeah. So so he knows. Yep. Is it over? Yeah, ain't no green aliens, you know. So
That's the northern and southern kingdom.
that's it.
Yeah, because there's two of them that pop out. Yeah, yeah. And Northern and Southern Kingdom, man. Trying to fuck his ass up, man.
Yep.
Yeah, beautiful, man.
Yeah, Steve. Because he actually has another one called the Rat Race, which is really good too. But it just goes to show you, man. He's they know. But go ahead, Sluggy.
Quick precept. It says, Micah 2 verse 1, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in their power of their hand.
Yep.
So we go to sleep at night and be getting rest to go to slavery, go to work. When he's laying in bed, he's thinking of evil shit to do.
Exactly,
So when he wake up, he can practice it because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He can basically do whatever the fuck he want to do, and it's nothing righteous formulated in his mind. It's all wicked shit.
That's right. Yes, someone?
Psalms chapter 64 verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity.
They're not so secret anymore. You know? At one point, not everybody knew about the Illuminati, but now the average fucking American, a bum on the street knows who the fuck the Illuminati is, man. Your secrecy has been lost, man. Your power and your secrecy has been lost, man. And the Lord is the one that has revealed your ass, man. There's a expose on Esau Edom in the world right now, all through the internet, and you will ultimately be thrown down, man. We read earlier through the words of Yahweh by Shema Shai, then what the brightness of his coming. When Lord Yahweh Shai pop up on the scene, man. It's a rap for you, okay? In every movie, what happens when Esau is doing well in the world? The fucking chariots come and destroy shit. So he literally knows his end, but somehow in the movie, to push some hope, he somehow defeats the fucking chariots and shit, which is not going to happen, man. That's a fucking fantasy in your mind. Satan is lying to you, bro. You don't even know that Satan is a double agent for the Lord. Satan's over here like, yeah, if you do this, you can beat the Lord. And he's like, yo, these niggas believe in this shit. You know, that's how Satan is, man.
Got Will Smith in every damn movie, taking down the aliens.
Yeah, because they know only Jake can compete. They were like, yo, what's his name? He's like, yo, I know one of them was wrestling angels, some shit, so maybe, bro, come on, dog. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Quick precept. It says the Wisdom of Solomon 1 verse 9. For the inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestations of his wicked deeds.
Can brother get the etymology of the word inquisition real quick?
It's an investigation.
And if, unless the brother want to get into blue there also, we can get both of those definitions.
It says inquisition, late 1400s. It said judicial investigation, act or process of inquiring act or process of inquiring.
Oh, yes.
Inquiry.
Oh, so read that scripture one more time. It said judicial investigation. You're under the judge. You know? And it's through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. He has his judges on the earth right now telling you of your judgment. You know? Because the Lord's going to make his men judges, man.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 verse 9. For inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly.
So that's Wisdom of Solomon what? 1?
1 and 9.
Read verse 8 first.
Wisdom of Solomon 1 verse 8. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid.
They said what? Those that speak unrighteous things cannot be hid. You've been doing it all this time, and now the Lord is exposing you for who you are. You can look up the Rothschilds and look up the actual fucking family members on the tree. Who's still alive, who has sons and all that shit, man. The DuPonts, the Gettys, the Bilderbergs. You can literally look up their family tree and know exactly who the fuck is who. And that's through the internet. See, this is why the Lord had the internet even pop up, man, to get your ass, man. To expose all wickedness, and so the men of the Lord can have his point, like, look, motherfucker, this is you in the scriptures. You're going to fucking slavery. You did everything wrong. Now the Lord's gonna destroy your bitch ass, man. Yeah, is this the man? That's right.
It says Wisdom of Solomon 1 verse 8. Therefore, he that speaketh unrighteous things cannot be hid. Neither shall vengeance, when it punished, pass by him.
Yeah, when vengeance comes, It's not gonna pass by you. That's what we said earlier, that when Lord Yahweh pop up on the scene, you think he's gonna set up shop while you underground? No, motherfucker, he's gonna get you out of them goddamn caves, man. All them underground cities, the elect are gonna have their pleasure. All right, the 144,000 are gonna have the pleasure to yank your bitch ass out them goddamn cities, man. Underground, wherever you may be, underground, underwater, in the fucking atmosphere.
Yeah,
You're gonna be yanked the fuck out, man.
And you Israelites ain't gonna be able to play that fucking I didn't know card either, because everyone's gonna know. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna get that opportunity to whether to deny Yahweh Shema Shai or accept Yahweh Shema Shai, and it's happening now. Everyone's getting that opportunity to basically seal your fate. So Jake, you ain't gonna have that. When Yahweh Shai come, he ain't gonna be like, oh well, I didn't know type deal. Spare me. Like, no, you had your opportunity and you blew it away.
Right.
And you other nations, man, y'all gonna get your, you're gonna get handled, for your wickedness. And that's, what the brother was basically saying. Like, you ain't gonna be able to escape the Lord's judgment. You ain't gonna try to, shimmy your way out of it and have the Lord pass over. The elect is gonna get your ass, man. Go ahead.
It says, Wisdom of Solomon 1 verse 9, for inquisition shall be made into the counsels of the ungodly, and the sound of his words shall come unto the Lord for the manifestation of his wicked deeds.
For the manifestation of his wicked deeds is being made known. Because people didn't really know. But brothers been going to basically all camp, and all week, I've seen brothers do videos back to back on shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? The Lord is exposing this devil for who he is. A fucking demon, man. Demon in flesh. You can see it in their eyes, their face, man. The Lord made it evident. The scripture say what? You can see a man and know a man by his countenance. This man, you can see his man's countenance is fucking wicked, man. They got a literal phenotype that you look at him and you just, something's wrong with you, bro. Looking like fucking Dr. Doofenshmirtz and shit, bro. That's fucking evil as shit, man. Any more on that, brother?
That was it.
That was it? Can I brother? You get Ezekiel 35? You've been holding that for a minute. Because the Lord is making it known that he's against you. The Lord's not like you. The scripture say, this devil thought the Lord was like himself. No, he's nothing like you. He's against everything that you stand for.
So at the top it says, prophecy against Mount Seir.
That's right.
Verse
Esau Edom, man. That's what he built that.
Ezekiel 35:1, it says, moreover, the word came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
All right, let's talk about what? The men of the Lord, the prophets. Okay? Set thy face against Mount Seir. Because Ezekiel was a man of the Lord. All right? And this is an example unto what we're doing right now. All right? Is speaking against Mount Seir. Keep reading, bro.
Yep, and prophesy against it.
Not even just talk shit. Because some people think we're just talking shit, but we're actually prophesying, telling you of your future. Whether you like it or not, these things will come to pass and will happen. All right, in your lifetime. Okay, and if you happen to go into the spiritual world, guess what? You're coming back head first in captivity, motherfucker. Okay, you're not escaping.
Man, that's a piece of
Yeah. Okay. Just to prove the point, man. You sow wickedness in the earth, you're not going to escape the vengeance of the Lord, man. All right, judgment will happen. You're going to have to play that shit out, whether you like it or not. Then your average day Edomites, they're going to come back through you. They're going to serve their time. But the ones that's going to get the worst judgment is them top ones, man.
Let me get this while you're pulling that out.
Come on, yeah.
This says Isaiah 13 verse 2. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain. Exalt the voice unto them. Shake their hand that they may go into the gates of the noble.
Shake their hand, rebuke, telling them exactly what the hell's going on. Okay? Because this is a rebuke unto Esau through the Spirit of the Lord. On top of that, the scriptures talk about you took it unto yourself, the scriptures. All right, you took it unto yourself, the book of the law, and then casted it behind you. So now you're going to get all the penalties for calling yourself the people of the Lord, all the penalties for putting your likeness as the Israelites, as the Most High, as the Son, as the angels. And you got to pay for all that shit, bro. Imagine that this nigga pay himself as the angels, bro. The angels going to get their time to stomp on your ass too, man. Because that's blasphemous at an all-time high, man. Angel looking like a pale motherfucker with leprosy, unclean. The angels are pure. They're, you know, they're righteous, man.
That was it, bro. Okay. Yeah. This is real quick.
Lost the point. Yeah.
No. All right, this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 4. I'm gonna start at verse 16. It says, "Thus the righteous that is dead shall condemn the ungodly, which are living, and youth that is soon perfected the many years and old age of the unrighteous. For they shall see the end of the wise, and shall not understand what the Most High and His counsel have decreed of him, and to what end the Lord hath set him in safety.
That's right.
They that see him and despise him, they shall see him and despise him, but the Most High shall laugh them to scorn, and they shall hereafter be a vile carcass and a reproach among the dead forevermore.
That's right.
For he shall rend them and cast them headlong, meaning head first, that they shall be speechless, and he shall shake them from the foundation, and they shall be utterly laid waste and be in sorrow.
That's right.
And their memorial shall perish.
That's right.
And when they cast up their accounts of their sins, they shall come with fear, and their own iniquity shall convince them to their face.
That's right. Because your own iniquity, your own deeds on this earth are going to convict you right to your face, man. You know? This is why it's like, even if, you know, William Rothschild, when he passed away, guess what? The Lord gonna bring his ass back. You ain't gonna escape the wickedness that you did, motherfucker. You know, just because you went into the spiritual realm, you think everything's gonna be okay for you. No, you gonna come right back. You'll come into slavery. How many different times? Because them 1,000 years, man, is gonna be long drawn out. And them generations gonna be coming back to back to back. You know, I'm looking at a Rothschild like, he's looking at you like he's only known you for the first time. Like, nah, motherfucker, I've known you 15 times. Yeah, and each time I whooped your fucking ass. You know? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you to this brother. He gets his turn. You know? That's what's gonna be happening, bro. You know? This is the patience and the faith of the saints, as the scriptures say, man. You know, this is what we're looking forward to. Did we ever finish that in Revelation?
No, I ain't finished yet, bro.
Yeah, come on. Matter of fact, read that one point so the brother will go with what the brother's talking about.
Yeah, Revelation 1 verse 10. It says,
It says this because this is the patience and the faith. It says this is what we're looking forward to.
Oh, 13. So
you know, we're not just out here only, you know, just because we're out here. We're out here because one, we fear Yahweh Shemel Shai. We want deliverance, but we're looking forward to the shit that the Lord told us we gonna have pleasure in to do. You know, I dream about that all the time. Having Edomite pop up. He might be 5 or 10 years old. He look at me, and he's like, say, he think he knows me for the first time. And I'm like, no, I know your spirit. You know, I sent you back to the spiritual realm 15 times. You know, this is your 16th time back, and we only in the 80th year of your captivity and shit, bro. Hey, bro, these are things you gotta think about, bro.
Life gonna hang in doubt.
Yeah. He ain't gonna know whether he's like, oh, are you gonna come in? Nah, I ain't gonna get you today. I'll get you tomorrow. But you know.
It says Revelation 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's right.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So that's gonna be your judgment, man. You know, you led the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans into slavery, the house of Israel, the nation of Israel, okay, into captivity. You're gonna go captivity. You killed us with the sword. You're gonna be killed with the sword. What
it says? Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints. This is why we're suffering. Okay, we're willing to suffer the shit that we're going through just for the promises that the Lord has given us. That's a promise from the Lord, man. Okay, that we're gonna be able to put this man in captivity. That we're gonna be able to do unto him what we've done unto us, but in righteousness, man. You know. We hope and waiting for that. So when brothers be saying these things, you know, brothers we might laugh about it, but no, those are things we actually are hoping for. To rule over our enemies, man. You know, to have them in derision. Okay? To have them servants, them bowing down to your presence, that fucking spiritual pressure, man. When I pop over on the scene, you don't have no choice but to fucking bow down. That's my spiritual weight is on you. You know? Yeah.
It says 1 Peter 4 verse 12. Beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trials, which is to try you, as though some strange things happened unto you.
Yeah, because we go through things. You know, but each brother has their own testimony of what they go through on a daily basis. But these are not uncommon to men. It might be different variations or different levels, but we all basically going through the same shit.
Yeah, one of the greatest fiery trials that we under right now is in captivity under Esau Edom.
That's right.
This is a oppression at its highest. It says verse 13.
This is oppression perfected. Yeah, that is exactly what it is.
It says verse 13. But rejoice inasmuch as ye are partakers of Amasiach's sufferings, that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy.
Yeah, when Lord Yahushua pop up, can brother get that in Luke 21 and 36? When you want to have that confidence when your Lord Yahushua pops up, but the only way you're gonna have that confidence is in these times. If you not only that you believe in Yahushua Shemel is that the only ones that's gonna have confidence the elect who didn't take the charagma, the RFID microchip, all right, the mark of the beast. Those are the only ones that's gonna have confidence. When Lord Yahushua pop up on the scene is the elected nation of Israel that didn't bow down to this devil in this society. Man. Everybody else is gonna not have confidence because they gave in unto this devil, man. Okay. Yeah, 21 and 36.
36. Luke 21 verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things.
Well, to escape all the troubles. Because this devil is going to come down with great wrath. We know that.
It also says to be kind of worthy to escape those troubles, man. You gotta be of a worthy reward to escape the troubles that are at hand, man.
When we look at that word worthy in the etymon, it goes into spiritual merit or spiritual credit. You know, you want to be able to cash out, so to speak, on your spiritual riches in that time, and only the elect are going to have those treasures stored up in heaven. You know, that faith in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. You know, they're not going to rely on Esau because we know this nigga's a liar. You know, we know according to the scriptures, do not trust our enemy. You know? We don't rely on him. We don't trust him. We rely on Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, and that's going to be our benefit in these times, man. And that's what these elite hate. They really hate that we don't trust in them. You know, while bulk of Jake they trust in Esau Edom. Esau really don't give a fuck about the 2/3. He wants to get the elect. You know, but he can't. He's gonna try to, but you're not gonna be able to win that.
It says no. It says Luke 21 verse 36. Watch ye therefore and pray always that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
And to stand before the Son of Man. So when Lord Yahushua pops up on the scene, mind you, it's gonna look, brother. It's gonna be a scarce time because the scripture says we're gonna scarcely be saved. But you still want to have that confidence. And the only way you're gonna have that confidence is if you didn't take that charagma, man. You know, you were willing to perish before taking that charagma. That's the only way you're gonna have confidence in that time. You know, and stand before the Son of Man like, Lord, I did what you told me to do. I didn't take that shit. I believed in you. Please save me. You know, that's what I want to be able to say. You know, it's like, hey, Lord, I didn't take that bullshit. I stayed truthful. I believed in you. But Bakushad, take me up. You know?
It says Revelation 6 verse 17. For the great day of the wrath is coming, and who shall be able to stand?
And who shall be able to stand? Okay? Stand before the Son of Man. Only the elect. Okay? While everybody else is asked out and then giving themselves to Esau, the elect are going to stand firm, the Lord's going to protect them and deliver them. Okay? While everybody else, they're going to bow down to Esau, Edom, so-called white man, 2/3 of our people, all right, and be destroyed. Because they didn't trust in Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, they trusted in Esau. Mind you, Jake is seeing Esau being exposed, and you still going to believe in this fucking devil, man. Jake is seeing it real time. We're on the fucking app watching all this shit happen. So there's not going to be an excuse why you should be trusting your enemy. There's no excuse. The Lord is exposing them right in front of your face. But you know, people got that fucking Stockholm syndrome, and they go believe in their God, which is Esau Edom's fucking Caesar and shit, man. You know? You want that, bro?
What is it?
Yeah, you had something, bro?
No.
I got something. Let me get this one. This is Romans 8. I'm going to start at 17. I was going to go to 18. I'm going to start at 17. And if children, then heirs, heirs of Yahweh, and joint heirs with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, because when Lord Yahweh Shai set us up his kingdom, we're going to be joint heirs with him. Okay? He said he's going to share his kingdom with us, man. You know? Hey, what's that term? I know they say in wickedness, but in righteousness, it's like, it ain't no fun if the brothers can't get, you know. You know, it's going to be that in righteousness, bro. The king, we talk about the kingdom, man.
Yeah, I know you're talking. I know you're about to say it.
Let me continue, brother.
Go ahead.
Yeah, one of those riches is the new bodies.
Yeah.
The incorruptible bodies. Immortality. Esau can't give you that.
Continuing, brothers. Romans 8:17. I'm going to continue. If so be that we suffer with him, that we may be also glorified together.
So, hey, we talked about it earlier, how when you go into the how the Lord was beaten and how the Lord actually suffered, okay? We can't compare the suffering that Lord Yahweh Shai went through to the shit that we're going through at all. This man was beaten. When I told you that Jake went into like the synopsis of like medically what was going on with him, with his sacrifice. Organs basically damn near coming out, skin, bones showing. This is gonna be, hey bro, when that body's being shown, bro, you could fucking cry, bro. Like what the fuck? And get angry at the same time because this was propagated, yeah, by the wicked Jake, but it was propagated by the fucking Romans, man. You know, Esau. You know, he's gonna have to fucking pay for that. Them two centurions, whatever centurions that the Lord got, that's gonna be on the fucking earth, bro. They got it coming from, bro. Them two soldiers. The Lord's like that. Hey, I got them motherfuckers right there. I want them to fuck. You go be there when I come back. I'm gonna fucking melt your ass, man. You know. Or we gonna be joint heirs. Oh, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't even imagine, bro. Probably be in the bunker. Most of the brothers about that one scripture. Probably be in bunker with some of them elites, man. You know, because they're gonna need that security down there and shit too. Hey, don't kill those two right there. That's for the Lord. He gonna get them personal. So he's like, go ahead.
This is the point. Romans 8:18. For I reckon that the suffering of this present time and not time or not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed.
Because Lord Yahweh Shai went through all that, but he knew the glory that the suffering that he went through to him was like, that's not compared to the shit I'm about to get. So I'm gonna do this because it needs to be done, but it's not gonna be compared. Like I'm gonna have a whole kingdom. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. And the Lord told me, my father told me to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do this shit. Pops told me to do it. I'm gonna fucking do it. It ain't gonna be nothing compared to the eternity of me ruling. Ain't shit. You know. At the same time, you know, we know the sacrifice of the importance of what Lord Yahweh Shai actually did. You know. So it's gonna, you know, he's already held at esteem, but he knew like the glory that he's gonna get, all to receive, it was well worth it, man. So it's gonna be the same with us. The shit that we're going through, the little hell that brothers gotta go through going to work, gotta deal with bitter baby mamas and shit, man. All the shit that brothers go through, man. It's gonna be worth it at the end of the day when we're joint heirs with our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Uncorruptible bodies never going off. Having children, them never going off. You know, seeing the fruit of your labor, which is in this truth, you're gonna see the fruit of your labor be what's called manifest in the kingdom, man. You know, Lord putting crowns on your head, that crowning ceremony that brothers always talk about in the spirit. You know, that we read and we see these things visually in our minds. It's all gonna be worth it, man. You know? Come on, brother. Oh wait, I think the brother had something. You had something, brother?
Oh, you got it.
Come on, go ahead.
This is Joel chapter 3, verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Right.
Let all the mighty men of war draw near. Let them come up.
That goes into what we were saying earlier about the beating their plowshares into swords. So we know that World War III is about to be starting. Lord's will in 2025, this bitch kicked the fuck off, man. You know, I want to see the Karagma happen. You know, mandated. And we end that World War III, because then we know Lord Yahushua gonna pop up in the midst and destroy this shit. You know, but we waiting for all these things. This is prophecy. You know, prophecy is happening right now as we speak. You know, and we're waiting. Brothers go home. We're gonna do fucking videos on it through the Spirit of the Lord. You know, showing you that what the Lord told you so. You know, thus say the Lord. Thus say the Bible. Whether you believe it or not. Any more on that, brother? Was that it?
Verse 10, the last one.
Time.
Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears.
Right.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak sound strong. And for these other countries that were into agriculture, you know, at one point, people don't realize China was a giant agricultural. That was their thing. They was in their bag, you know. But now, what their forefront is fucking military. You know, North Korea are sending soldiers over with Russia to fight Ukraine and shit. You know, I remember when Kim Jong-un's father was in before he died. You know, when he was in office, he vowed that he would destroy America. Like, these are what these countries are saying. Come on. That was it on that, brother?
That scripture, that's it.
Come on.
Yep.
I'll
just do one, make it short.
Come on.
This is Revelation 1 and 7, and because you know, brothers going into and Yahweh Shah comes back, he's gonna visit those, you know, those Romans, you know, who did that to him. So
That's right.
This is Revelation 1 and 7. It says, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him,
That's right.
and they also which pierce him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so among."
Yeah, so our Lord's coming with great power, you know, with great, you know, force. All right, and those that have denied him and defied him, man, are ultimately going to be destroyed, man. Okay, and at least you're going to be put in captivity, Jake, if you don't get right with Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Hey, man, you're going to end up taking the Karagma and being destroyed on this side through them thermonuclear missiles and the laser beams of the chariots, man. So, you know, hopefully this is edifying to the elect. You know, we Paha Kodam. Should give all praises, honor, glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash.
Give honor to our apostles and elders, the great Muslims who taught us the truth, going to the Bible. And shalom to all the brothers out there that the full earth, preaching this word in our righteousness and sincerity. Until next time, say shalom.
Shalom.